Okay, we're going to be going over scapular CARs here. Scapula is the shoulder blade here. Our base position for this exercise is going to be arm down at the side. Just a reminder that with CARs we have two rules. Number one is pain-free range of motion, so you limit motion in any direction that causes increased pain or symptoms. And rule number two is joint isolation. So today we're going to be isolating that shoulder blade. With our base position here, arm at the side, what we don't want is excessive motion of the hand rolling back or forth on the side here. So I'm gonna have my arm directly here and try to have as much of contact with my arm as possible here on my side to ensure that I get that feedback if I am cheating. Let's say I'm bringing my shoulder forward here, my whole arm starts to go. I'm gonna feel that movement go along my side there. So from here, we have, with the scapula, the directions of motion. We have protraction when the scapula comes forward, retraction when the scapula goes back, we have elevation, and we have depression. So we're going to be using all those ranges of motion here. To start, what I like to think about is that I have a marker attached to the top of my shoulder here, and I'm trying to draw as big of a square as possible. Our squares are not going to have perfectly cornered edges, they're going to be a little bit more rounded here. I'm going to start by elevating my shoulder up. Once I get to the top here, now I'm on this side of the square, so I'm constantly thinking of maximizing whatever side of the square or circle that I'm on. I'm pushing more into that direction the entire time, unless there's pain. So from here, now that I have the height, I'm going to gently bring my shoulder forward. And with this one, what I like to think about is trying to bring that up towards my nose here. Once I maximize this front top corner, I'm going to keep my pressure forward here as I transition down towards our front bottom corner. Once I get to this position, now I'm on the bottom corner of my square as I transition back. So I'm going to keep that tension down as I slowly bring that shoulder blade back to the spine. Now what we don't want here is turning of our thoracic spine, so really make sure that you are referencing your rib cage here with the opposite hand to feel for any movement there. Once I got my back bottom corner, I'm going to think about the spine being the connecting line between my back bottom corner here and my back top corner. So as I go up and back, I'm trying to keep that tension up against the spine. So now I'm in my back top corner, then I'll transition back to that first corner we went to, front top, front bottom, back bottom, back top, and we want to do these squares or circles in both directions. Back bottom, front top, back top. Now, something that we can vary within this exercise is the position of my arm. So this is the base position that I teach it in. However, we can play around with various angles of the arm here. So I could have, for instance, my arm out to the side here. What I want to think of is my arm still being in contact with my thigh so that it's not going up and down or side to side a whole lot. I'm still drawing that same square, and I may have more or less movement in certain directions here because I've changed the position of my arm. But I still want to keep all those things in mind of isolating, keeping my rib cage position by using my abs, and drawing those nice smooth maximal squares with rounded edges there in both directions.